Welcome back to the deep dive. So you've seen the ads, right?
Oh, definitely.
That sleek, fashionable clothing, the promise of, high-quality linen. And it's all at this staggering discount, like up to 50% off.
Yep, they're everywhere.
Today we're diving into one of them, CKLinen.com. Pops up constantly. So the question is this a real budget fashion treasure trove? Or is it something a lot sketchier?
And that's exactly what we're here to figure out. Our mission really is to just strip away those glossy ads and look at the hard evidence.
Okay, so what do we got?
We're talking public reviews, trust scanners, user complaints, and we should probably just jump right to the big one.
Let's do it.
We ran CKLinen.com through a standard online reputation checker, and the score it came back with was 1.
1.
1 out of what?
1 out of 100. It was immediately flagged as a suspicious operation.
Wow, 1 out of 100. I mean, you almost have to try to fail that badly. What does a store even have to do to earn that kind of score?
It's the classic playbook for these kinds of discount sites.
First, it's the visuals. The product images are they're clearly fake.
How can you tell?
They have that sort of uncanny valley look, often AI generated or so heavily edited that the clothes have no real texture, no realistic drape.
Oh.
And you see the descriptions are all just copy pasted. And most importantly, there's just a total lack of any real corporate footprint. No reliable contact info, no physical address.
Nothing.
Anonymity is like the whole business model.
That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
If you can't find a return address or a phone number, you basically can't complain.
Exactly.
So when real shoppers get lured in by these prices, what actually happens? I saw the user reviews, and they are just brutal. Almost half of them are 1 star.
The feedback paints a really, really clear picture of just failure. The #1 complaint is simple non-delivery.
So nothing arrives.
Nothing. People place an order, they get a fake tracking number that never ever updates, and they wait 6 weeks, 8 weeks. The package just never materializes. It's just money down the drain.
And what about the few who actually get something in the mail? I saw that the linen promise falls apart pretty fast.
It really does. People describe the garments as, thin, cheap polyester or spandex. Nothing at all like the polished clothes they saw online.
I even saw one comment where someone said they just got random junk.
Yeah, random junk reported as shirts. That was a real quote.
That is stunning.
And this actually leads us to a really fascinating part of their strategy, something our sources call the ambiguity tactic.
Okay, what's that?
A very, very small number of buyers, maybe 10 or 15%, did say they received something more or less acceptable.
Wait, why? Why would a sketchy site bother delivering anything acceptable at all? Wouldn't it be easier to just take the money every single time?
That is the key question. It's a deliberate strategy. It's designed to manipulate 2 things. First, credit card dispute systems.
No.
If they have some proof of delivery, no matter how late or how bad the item is, it makes it much harder for you to get a refund.
Got it. And the second thing?
It creates just enough plausible deniability in the reviews. They want to generate a few of those, 3-star reviews to muddy the waters.
So a potential buyer might see that and think,
They might think, well, maybe I'll get lucky. It makes you second guess how bad it really is.
that's a pretty sophisticated
Yeah.
scam. It's an investment in ambiguity.
It really is.
So what's the final verdict here? Is CKLinen.com worth the click?
Absolutely not. I mean, by every single credible metric we looked at, it fails the most basic tests of a legitimate store. It's all hype and anonymity.
The risk is just too high.
Extremely high. You're risking your money, getting worthless goods, and of course, giving your payment info to a totally suspicious entity.
So the old lesson holds. If a deal looks too good to be true, it is. But this adds a layer, doesn't it? It's about questioning the entire reality they present.
Exactly. Question the visuals. Question that sense of urgency they create. I mean, what's the specific thing that instantly raises a red flag for you when you're shopping online? Is it that perfect-looking AI model? Or maybe it's an incredibly detailed description paired with a 75% off sale that makes no sense.
Something to definitely think about before your next click. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into what's hiding behind the deep discount.
My pleasure.
We'll catch you next time.